taking a nice stroll through the woods on this hiking trail here, and came across this lovely adit here. And you know we like adits, so of course you gotta go inside it, right? Well, have a peek inside this adit. How about that? That is a lot of dynamite. And that's been there a while. So who knows how stable that is, or unstable. Good stuff. You never know what you're going to find inside an adit. We're on the way to the mine we're going to check out today, and stopped to look at this hydraulic site. You can see all the rocks stacked up here. These are pretty huge rocks. They'd use a crude derrick to move these around to get to the underground placer channels or ancient river channels looking for. My buddy's up there for perspective. What's interesting thing about this though is this arch right here. The miners cut this arch here to drain the hydraulic. It would wash behind me and then drain the water out through here from their hydraulic mining activities, and it would flow down into the valley below down there. So that's pretty cool to see this arch here. It's that's a good 40, 45 feet, maybe even 50 feet high. So it's that's a pretty cool feature. I didn't know that was here. Fortunately, my buddy there knew about it. So I was just standing down there shooting a moment ago, and you get a better look at some of the rock piles up here, as well as I was going to show you where the other side of that arch here. I'm standing on top of it now, but you can see where it comes out way down there. I'll zoom in so you can see it. Hopefully, light sucks down here. There you go. So yeah, I would run out there, and then just go pouring down the canyon here. Somebody actually might do pretty well with a gold pan down the bottom there. You never know what you're going to find at the mine exploring, and this is a very good example of that. This is, we're in California right now, up in the Sierra Nevada, and pretty safe to say this is the middle of nowhere, as you can see in the surrounding terrain. And that makes it all the more surprising to see a 55-gallon drum of apple juice, concentrated apple juice from New Zealand. I can say without any hesitation that I have never seen anything like this mine exploring before. And that raises so many questions. So many questions as to what this is doing here, how it got here, what it was for, who drank that much apple juice. Hiking down to the mine. Somebody put this cool log bridge in here. A deep cut here. There's a surface placer mine over in that direction, but then the mine we're after today is underground. I think it's a lode mine, but I'm not 100% certain. Don't know a lot about it. It's just a name. Let's see what we get. Here we are, first mine of the day. Get in and see what we have going on. We just dropped in from there into a beautifully shaped mine. Look at the shape they carved out on this one. Really exquisite job. There's pick marks all over the place, which is cool. Got this interesting feature running off down that way, quite a way. And must be natural because it's sort of a corresponding cavity over here. There are some modern pipes in here, but obviously nobody's been in it for a while. See my friends up ahead. Man, I love the shape of this mine. That is is really cool. You see the geological structure we're working with here. Let's see where this goes. It's interesting. The miners chose to run straight back. Obviously, they had a specific target in mind. They did have rail in here. You can see the indentations. Especially for this area, this geology is really interesting. And happy to say, no ground fall yet. Furthermore, it's dry. There's some quartz. Alright, must be something up here, given the behavior of my friends. Oh, looks like they had strap rail. A lot of quartz here. Not sure where it came from yet, though. Okay. We got stuff going on. There's some quartz. That is extremely mineralized in there. Wow, it's quartz. Big quartz chamber here. There's stuff. Looks like it's a stope. That quartz all over here. Is that a stope?
Yeah.
Stope.
Or just a collapse. I think you're right.
Collapse?
Yeah, it's just a collapse on the main drift.
So the main drift is running back where you guys are?
Face is right behind us, below us.
Oh, it faces out there?
Yeah. And there was something above that end.
Oh, yeah. Must have had a stope here, but that's been caved for a long time. No, the miners knew this. Oh, I see a piece of strap rail right there. I wonder if the miners knew this was here. Was it out?
Found it.
Might outcrop on the surface and they just ran in on it.
Or they mined down the road. If they ran this direction, they just stopped for it.
True. Is it worth going up there? Or?
Yeah, might as well. It's slightly sketchy.
Looks like they ran into some serpentine, huh? That's the stuff that's caving. And there is the face right there. Interesting ground in here. Obviously unstable. You can see this all delaminating. Huh. I'm curious about the other mine that's here. Or I should say the other adit. I'm coming down the road there. Probably hard to tell, but that is a road there, and we've been coming down it. And I believe this is the wheel for a stamp mill. It has that look. The road bends behind me, and then down. It looked like there are a couple buildings here, so I'll go check those out. There were two buildings marked on the topo map here. You can see there's one that we're standing on the edge of. So the remains of the tar paper roof. And then, I don't know if this is a continuation of the same building or a second building, but it looks like they had a root cellar, or maybe just carved it out and put a roof on top of it. And then the road keeps going that way. There's supposed to be another adit down there. I'll go check out. There's some remains, some dishes. There, that was a piece right there too. Can. This is an old mine. All right, we are at the next adit, and this is definitely a wet, sloppy one for sure. A lot of mosquitoes here. Interestingly, the mine mud and the water is coming from way up there. I can't tell if this is a boiler behind me or a air receiver tank. Can you tell?
No. This end's closed.
Huh.
There's like an 8-inch diameter pipe coming off the top.
Wow, mosquitoes are just ferocious here right now. Man, some corrugated metal here. Some of these could be timbers, the remains of timbers. It's just really hard to tell with this one. Really glad it's not my turn to get up there and scout this one out. It is thick down here though, like a jungle. Can't tell if this is carved out or not over here. Nah, it looks natural over here. I don't think there's anything else. Maybe a little mini landslide here, but obviously the bulk of the action is where all that water's coming from in the mine mud. It looks cool back here, except for the mosquitoes. It almost got there's something right there. You got a light handy? Yeah. Almost got there's something here. Yeah, look. See those boards right there? Almost looks like there's something here. Or was something here. What's that?
Timbers in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would there be timbers in there? Yeah, look, there's a big mine timber right here. Ah, mosquitoes are killing me.
This could have been the portal right here in this landslide.
Could be, yeah. Water could be backed up. I wonder if this was the original portal. Doesn't make sense.
Coming out of stope up top.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense otherwise. Oh, these mosquitoes are destroying me right now. Wow. Well, that's really backed up. If the water's coming out of us.
I don't remember any water coming across the road.
No, I don't either. You come across interesting stuff out in the woods. Out in the middle of nowhere, we've come across this abandoned miners camp. Interestingly, they had an electric fence set up. Your guess is as good as mine as to why they felt a need for an electric fence. A cot right there. Wood stove. The contrast between the old-timey wood stove and the modern, surprisingly clean-looking microwave is amusing. Not sure what that contraption was. Potting soil. Or cot. Up the mountains, it's kind of hard to tell how long a site has been abandoned just because of the extreme weather. Got a proper camp set up here. You got the charcoal, you got the knife holder and knives. Anyway, I was just saying, with the extreme weather, it's harder to tell how long a site has been abandoned. Got mine boots over there. You guys figure out what this was yet? Yeah. What do you think it was repurposed here for?
Would have made it into a little pool. Like a large satellite dish in this area.
Yeah, it's.
If you sealed these edges with carpet, you could fill it with water.
Is everything good up here?
No, but if you look down over, you can see the ground's been heavily worked.
Really? A lot of quartz.
Yeah.
An ore car wheel. Or the remains of an ore car wheel. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
kind of cool. Go see what I saw up here real quickly. Curious. There's more of that electric fence. They really did have an electric fence set up. Huh. Definitely a fair amount of work done here. Moving dirt around. I don't know if that's come across the camera, but a lot of dirt moved around. Huh. And then they just up and left one day. Got the remains of a pretty big mill here. We're up on the top level right now. You can see the different tiers working down. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but there's a creek running through there, so they must have just dumped all the tailings into the creek. That would be frowned upon now.
What is that, a piston?
I don't know, I was hoping you were going to tell me.
Cylinder? I think it is a cylinder. Yeah, that's the flywheel. That's I think that's where the cylinder would be for the main engine. Where's that boiler at?
It's down the creek over here.
Oh, okay.
Just down there.
That's cool as hell. This ran the pump probably, I'm sure, huh?
I would imagine so, yeah. Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Nope. Look at that. Bearing case. That is big, dude. That is a big, that's like the thing the drive line went in. Holy shit. Damn.
Yeah, it was a big
Oh,
shaft.
that got deeper, dude, didn't it?
Yeah, that's a big shaft.
Did that get deeper from last time you were here?
Yeah, that does look deeper than when I was here last.
Because the pipe comes out over here on the side, right?
I think right where I'm standing, actually, you can see the metal.
Oh, where's the pipe at? It's gone.
The pipe is gone, yeah. Huh. The pipe is gone.
Dude, that's
That's a big shaft, man.
That drained out.
Probably drained down into the,
In the Pioneer, probably.
yeah.
Because that was not that deep, dude. I mean, yeah, it was deep, but didn't look that deep.
Yeah, it looks a little bit deeper. Well, let's go look at the other one and see how the other one looks.
Where was that one? Over here?
Just over here. And obviously there was stuff here too, you know.
Yeah, they have like.
Or buildings.
That's like the Michigan mine.
Yeah. And obviously this is a huge waste rock dump right here.
Yeah, because that all came out of this. So
Yeah.
Usually a bunch of fucking big ass head frame and shit here. There's a bunch of stuff.
Okay, there's the pipe. That's the pipe's over there.
Oh, so the pipe was in that one?
Yeah, but I mean, look how much material came out of here. Look at the waste rock pile we're up on right now. Look how far out this goes. It dropped way down there. What's that?
This isn't the only one. I think it came out here and then they dumped some on the side there and.
Yeah, and this other one over here is even bigger.
No way.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of plaster in this shit. Look at the quartz.
See the quartz, yeah. A lot of quartz here.
Wow. There's a fucking pit there.
Oh, I didn't see that one last time. I wonder if that's where, you know, part of the attic came down.
Maybe. Dude, look at this. Yeah, this is straight up Pioneer Pit stuff because it's really clear stuff.
Yes.
Wow. That's nuts. That's a big pile.
Yep.
A big dump.
And that's like I said, this one over here is big too. They're even bigger.
Oh, I can see. Yeah, it goes all the way out.
Yeah, it goes all the way out that way.
Jonathan's corncob pipe.
Oh wow, this one's full of water now. This was bone dry last time I came.
Wow, this is big. This is huge, dude.
Yeah, this was bone dry last time I came too.
Was it? Because remember, this one might have had the water in it, actually. This one might have had the water in it.
It was bone dry when I came. I got the pipe there. And I don't remember all this rock being here. I must have overlooked that last time. But yeah, the waste rock piles, they'll go all out through there.
Dude, this is a huge fucking... Huge.
There's the pipe there. Yeah, then these are all waste rock piles running out. You know, there and there. You can see all the river gravel inside of them.
Which one do you think was first? This one?
God, I really have no idea. Here we have the remains of an adit. You can see that really large timber right there, and then all this water flowing out, draining out of the adit. It's closed up now, but still a lot of material here. You can see the iron, you know, how it's stained, running down like that, which is very common with placer mines. And down here, you can see the remains of some of the timbers that are still preserved because they were underground, and they're starting to slowly wash out. And so over time, more and more of them are being exposed, as you can see here. But yeah, this is old school mine timbering. You know, you see the notches and such cut in the timbers. Pretty cool.